So hey guys, I'm gonna talk about invading today on Kindred, and she's really strong level 2, level 3 invading champion, but most people just don't like to invade for some reason. They just want to full clear in peace when the champion is very strong in the early levels, and it's just how she tends to snowball a lot of games. It's like really simple, right? Like I'm just gonna show you like clear little bits. It's like all you need to do for level 2 invade is just you start whichever buff you want. You can do blue or red, and then walk into the enemy side, right? So you can do this kind of doing to red, into his blue, and Gromp. So you jump over the wall like this, or you can do the same doing blue into red Krugs. And usually what you tend to do when you invade, so you go here, you pull it. You ward here, and the reason why you ward there shows both the plants and the wolves like entrance coming into the blue buff. So you cover both sides pretty much. And most people, when they, let's say if they know you're on it, right, they will go like this, do a show. So that's why you want to ward like that. So now, when you finish this, you have like multiple options. So let's just finish it up here. Let's smite it for fun. Like, you don't need to smite it usually. So you can gank bot here. And sometimes what you can do is just like walk here and start channeling your base. You can gank bots, or you can look to fight mid. Usually, I tend to stay on the map if there's a play, or they have like a level 3 ganking champion that really wants to look mid or bot because like they're hard winning. Another thing you can do is just you would have based and you would have ran out on the map, and usually you would have enough for like, sword plus pink, or just sword, depending if you start pot, I think. And you would run out of the map and just defend your clear. Right? You would do your top camps. You get wolves, Gromp, and sometimes they might take your blue, but like that's okay, right? Like you got 2 camps, and usually you'd be at scrap with a very big base advantage. So now let's do it like from the other side, right? Because you can do this both sides. Level 2. Just gonna start the timer. And the reason why you would do this one is because maybe you start this side. Usually most junglers will start red side camps, but sometimes you just have those champions who start here. And like doing this invade is very nice because usually you would just straight up recall, and no one would expect this kind of invade. Because people usually invade the red into blue invade. It's like more common, but this one's like very uncommon to happen in your games, unless they have the vision or like they know you. Maybe they play against you in the past, you've done it, or maybe you've seen a VOD, right? So like all you do, you pull this, and potentially you can also start wolves with Q start and then invade too. That also works. Honestly, it might be better at times. And usually you want to start kindness like on this auto. See like this. Then you walk here. I'm just gonna Q over this wall. This. And then you're gonna pull this red. You won't have 3 Qs for your clear here on the red, but you have 2. What you can do on this one, you can go right here and ward like this. So like they come right later on. Here I'm just gonna hold my QC for the Krugs. Also make sure if the wave is coming in, that you don't randomly show yourself on the wave. Just like that. 240. They will usually be on the Raptors by now, and then they will notice, oh, it's gone. And you do have enough time to just base, then play for mid or your bot camps. Usually you should just base and get your camps. Go to your camps. Usually you'll have enough time to do 1 camp, and then you want to play for crab. And right now, enemy jungler, what they can do is that they can go into your top side, they can go top, mid, or you just cross into your bot side, like either or. And usually what you want to do is just try to get a normal camp, 1 level up a camp. Sometimes it will be best to clear Raptors 1 time. It's nice to level up your camp. So you just like do this real quick. And I waste time, right? But if I didn't waste time, I would be here before the crab is even spawning. And, you know, just play for the mark. And that's like level 2 invading. Those are the level 2 invades. Now, let's reset it again. Yeah, now we got level 3 invading. So, usually level 3 invades, you're going to do 3 camps. You can be blue camps, red camps. Usually, ideally it's red because you're the strongest with the red buff, level 3. And you invade a quadrant. You can invade other quadrants, but just know if you do the opposite side of the map, then you're always going to be invading the 5th camp. But if you do same side invade, like of the map, same side of the map invade, so I invade his bot side, you will be able to invade his 4th camp because you are closer. You don't need to walk as much. So we're just going to do the clear and speed it up too. Drugs. And of course, you really want your ward, so it makes the invade a lot easier on you when you do it. The more information you have what they're doing, it's very nice. Here, probably gonna hold my W. Small one. Walk in. And see right now they would be crossing here, right? The enemy jungle, and they will start tapping wolves. So what you can do is just go over the wall like this. And just hit them. And sometimes usually they'll be right here, they could be right here. Usually most junglers will just like clear like this, they'll clear down because they want to cut the camp down, right? Another thing you can do, instead of fighting them on the wolves, is that you can potentially just sit in this bush and wait for them and then fight them. That also works. Just remember, if you're gonna drop the ward when you come here, that they can see it, because like they might just walk down like this and you will see it. And remember again how we talk about like this ward. His ward has the most value because it shows this side and this side. Because maybe a good way to counter this invade is that if you're the enemy jungle, right? Let's do it from this side, right? Like let's say you think they might invade you, right? Champ like Rengar can do this, Kha'zix, Graves, Kindred, they can all do these invades. What you can do while you're hitting the wolves, so let's say I'm here, I'm coming to clear the wolves. I can just come, ward this real quick. And then I just continue on with my clear, right? And if they show here, now I decide, do I fight him? Usually, good amount of time, if they don't know that you know that they're in the bush, good amount of time, like, if you get the first hits, usually you would just win the 1v1. Especially when you have, like, specific runes or you're a specific champion. Like, if I'm Kha'zix and I'm getting hit first, sometimes I'll just lose just from HP. That's just how 1v1s work. And those are ways to, like, do the level 3 invade. You can also do the same from the other side. So we're gonna do it from this side. It's not as strong because you don't have red buff, but it is possible. Just gonna speed this up. So you would only do this invade because you know you will absolutely win the 1v1 and you just start bot side. Ideally, like both junglers, like now their jungle has a red buff, or like their jungle doesn't when you do this type of invade, because like you don't want to get like screwed over fighting them 1v1. So you do your blue. You can also potentially start wolves. Do wolves, gromp, blue. Another thing you do here is do your blue buff, and then you do wolves, then gromp. So it makes more sense for your clear. Because most likely when you do invade topside, you're gonna base, and then you're gonna play for your bot side camps, and then your wolves are gonna be spawning first, right? So it makes more sense for your clear. Small ones. Here I'm only at 2 Qs. You can use this wall to cancel, just like this wall. Right now, their jungles also can be fishing their third camp. And they're walking. They're most likely in the middle. Let's see if they are clearing properly. And they're probably tapping the raptors right now. And you can play for the raptors if you have the ward. Or you can just go here. It's like a talent invade, right? Sometimes you won't have it. Like, it's hard to do this wall instantly to go over it. But one thing you can do is that you can like potentially maybe go around like this. Or just W over the Krug roll right away and just take his Krugs. And then play to fight him on the red, potentially. It's not a bad thing to do, because you will have smites if you have Cosmic. Right? So like you can do invade like this. And usually you want to do these invades with champions. They're pretty, like, you're pretty much strong at level 3. So I'll put like, I'll put like a small little list up here. Or enemies you are stronger than, level 3. And yeah.